if Rob is ready to cue up the next tune, I believe it's called Molly by Amari Rafa'el. Let's do this. Boom. It's like...
Hide me in the shadows of your wings. Take me away from all the gnarly things. When it's time, I will rise and bear the fruit of my life. I've been robbed of love, but it won't change who I'll become. Nothing can ever take me. Nothing can ever break me. I've been hidden in secret places, leaving no traces of a presence. Now you start to feel it. Now you start to hear it. Breathe it in the air. Now you start to feel it. Now you start to hear it. Breathe it in the air.
All right, that was Molly by Amari Rafa'el. All right. I think this is a beautiful song, man. It's like we've talked about submissions that come through. It's like, yeah, it's just an acoustic guitar and they're sitting in their bathroom or whatever. I mean, this was a little different. It was just an acoustic song, but it had a lot of soul, a lot of heart, a lot of feeling to this one. And it was, you know, man, I just really didn't even think about the production and the engineering in this while I was listening to is that type of tune. It's just like a woman in her guitar kind of singing her heart out, and it had a lot of feeling. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I appreciate this. I appreciate what she's doing. I couldn't help but hear a little like a bass and some strings come in if she wanted to like expand the production on this tune. But
well, she's
for what it was, yeah.
She's looking for, I believe. So I friended her on Facebook. I friend a lot of the people that we have, you know, on the show and stuff, and featured artists eventually when I find them. But she's got a CD release party coming up, and I think occasionally she plays with, you know, a drummer and a bass player or something. I know she was recently looking for some people to play a show with her. I think that was her. Might have been somebody else, but yeah, she reminds me of. I mean, I hate to say it because she probably gets this a lot, but you know, Ani DeFranco, early Ani DeFranco, when it was just her and her acoustic guitar, dude. Like that song reminds me a lot of what would be on one of her earlier albums, very early albums. Especially some of the way she plays guitar and stuff. I don't know. It's just very similar to me, but it's not like that's what she's doing. She's so much younger than her. You know, Ani's old now, so.
Omega, you've been sitting there for like 3 hours.
Dude, man, I'm old, dude. You listen, she's a star. She has star power. That's when someone can own a space of time with just an acoustic guitar, and you can feel their soul, and they just own it with their vocals, man. She's very dynamic, unique. A star in the making. I can, when I'm listening to the song and close my eyes and see and picture her performing that in front of thousands of people at a pavilion or an arena. Great song, just great song. It takes maturity and knowing what you bring to the music game to be able to kind of dial it back. It makes me want to find I just get a sense that she has a great range of different, music styles that, she might have some more upbeat, fun songs, but then, having a song right here, it takes maturity as well. I kind of hear Pink when I hear her. Like, Pink is known for, first she came out, R&B, then she went on the pop side and made some, great upbeat tunes. But then, as she got older in her music career, she dialed it back a little bit, and she made some great ballads and great anthems. And so I hear that same type of maturity and longevity with this artist here. I'm interested to.
Yeah, it's almost like you look at like Pink. It's like the heart of her career. There's just so much going on in her life. It was basically so much noise. Right. Just a lot of noise in her life for 10 years. Once she kind of steps out of the noise, has a few kids, and she writes like a stripped down song, it's like, man, you really feel it, because it's like she's kind of coming back to her heart in many ways. This tune was like before all that. Right. This was just like the start of that. And it was, I feel like people are maybe surprised at our critique of this tune because it's so simple, but it grabbed all of us. And I mean, there's something there. So